Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to you and the Screen! This show features 16-bit graphics, CD quality sound, so don't stick around if you have any epilepsy at all. Oh, and hey, don't try this at home. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome your host, Electronic!
You do the math. You ready to have a good time? This show features 16-bit arcade graphics, CD quality sound, quadra-scan color, and Megatech. Can you handle it? Can you handle it? All right, welcome to the Fantasy Zone. Get ready.
Hello, Electronic.
Oh no, it's Bryce Bixby! My malevolent nemesis and evil creator of the screen! Boo this man!
What's the matter, Electronic? I see you haven't been using the Wii Fit I bought you for Christmas.
Well, at least my brain age isn't my shoe size.
No. It'll take me quite a while to recover from that burn, Electronic.
Woo!
Just like you'll have to recover from the 7 deadly screens that I've created this month. And yeah, they're gonna be so hard, you're gonna wish you saved your game, Genie.
Oh, boy. I should have splurged on that Tips and Tricks magazine.
No, you're too late. 25 years too late to be exact. I believe you have a few more things to ask the audience.
Well, I have 7 comedians who are going to be bringing the fire emblem. Can you handle it?
No.
And one thing, though, those comedians aren't playing alone. You, the audience, are player 2. When I ask them if they are up for the challenge, I need you to say, beat the screen. Let's try it. Are you up for the challenge? Beat the screen! Oh, boy. Are you up for the challenge? Beat the screen! I don't like it! Huh? How do you like them? Pac-Man apples, buddy. Am I right?
What do you say? Are we ready for our first victim? I mean, challenger.
What do you think? Get ready!
Wasn't really correct, but it sounded like one. Our first up is going to be a very funny performer. Give it up for Diego Lopez!
Diego Lopez! I don't know who Steve is. Diego, one second, please, before you go up. No rushing into the screen. We have to show you what the screen has in store for you. Crime Wave! Welcome to new Detroit, York City. Criminals and thieves debase American values with stealing, violence, and coarse language. You, an honest cop, 43 years away from retirement, are gunned down in the line of duty. But by who? Oh my goodness, look at this malevolent cyborg. But they can rebuild you. They have the technology. Part machine, part man, all attitude. You are the future of law enforcement. Can you go and be your own vigilante and hunt down these nefarious criminals? Are you up for the challenge? Are you up for the challenge? Well, are ya?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this, Diego Lopez!
Alright, thank you so much. Wow, this is genuinely a dream come true. I just want to like walk sideways and forwards and just beat up bad guys. Oh my god, yeah, that's it. It's so sick. Oh my god, what a dream come true. This is great. Thanks for hanging out. Hi, how's it going? I'm Diego. I live here. I love it. I've always wanted to live here. It's a dream come true. I love I've gone into looking at old photos of New York City, like turn of the century, like black and white photos of New York. It's cool to see how people used to live here back then, and like dirt roads and wagons. I think it's cool. But like, anytime I see one of those old photos, I always wonder, like, were suits free back then? Everyone's in a suit. Are you shitting me? The kids selling newspapers on the corners in a three-piece. Yet every time I'm invited to a wedding, I have to call in favors. Hey, can I borrow a blazer? I know I'm the best man. I'm also the worst adult. I'm sorry, I don't know anything. It's cool. When I moved here, I moved to Bedford and North 7th, which is a lot to deal with. And one night I was getting home from work, and you guys know Improv Everywhere? Those people that stand still and think it's a thing. They were on Bedford, and their whole gimmick that day was just to walk in slow motion. But it's like rush hour. There's a million people trying to get home, and they're just like clogging up the sidewalk. Like, I was so annoyed at them, I just ran out to my apartment and found like an old pizza box and just spray painted "slow walking against women's rights" and just walked with them. Major protest, something awful. You slow me down, I make you a men's rights activist. That's how it works. This weekend I was out of town, and while I was gone, I got a new roommate. And it was weird because the roommate who moved out was a Japanese guy, and the roommate who moved in was a Japanese girl. So it just felt like my apartment was like a sitcom, and we're getting like production notes from the studio. And like, we like the Asian thing, can we do female? 18 to 35 prefer female. Cool. Am I not supposed to notice this? Just live my life. I don't like her. She cooks onions a lot. Whatever. It's fine. I like it. I like living here. I don't know. I've been here for a while now. It's been almost 8 years, and like I finally feel like a real New Yorker because I like passed this barbershop in my neighborhood, and in the window it just said "chair for rent." So for the next 6 blocks, I was just weighing the pros and cons of living in a chair. I have a lot of roommates, free haircuts, my apartment reclines, I guess. Cool. Love it. Free hair? I don't know what I get to eat. All the hair clippings I could eat. Most people don't expect to see this when they hear Diego Lopez, and that makes a lot of sense. That's the thing. It's not that I don't look that Hispanic. It's that I look so aggressively white. You know, like looks like I'm psyched on being white. Like both my parents are Colombian, yet I look like one of Edward Norton's buddies from American History X. It's a great film, but Jesus Christ, guys. I don't know. It's fine, but like, even my friends now forget that I'm not white. Like, every fall I'll have a handful of friends invite me to go apple picking. No! There's no goddamn... I'm not paying white people to let me pick fruit on their property. How disappointed my parents would be if I saw that shit on Facebook. Like, the one thing we worked so hard for. If I pay extra, can I go clean the bathroom for you? That nonsense. It's like, looking like this made me think I was a genius growing up. Because I did really well in school, and then I got into 6th grade, and I found out that the whole time I had just been enrolled in ESL classes, which is English as a second language. Technically true, but by a couple minutes. I was born in New Jersey. Oh, I sat in the front, I raised my hand, I'm like, that's red, that's a triangle. Harvard, here we come! It's gonna be smooth sailing for me. It's insane, because looking back, I realized that no one tested me or even asked if I needed to be in those classes. They just saw my name like, oh, Lopez, yeah. Go to the room in the back with the barefoot kids. You're going to fit right in. Pretty sure bodega maintenance is not part of the normal curriculum. Just price tagging soups, I guess. I don't know. I'm single right now, and I like it. I don't have I have a hard time with romance, and I don't mean like I'm not romantic. I mean that I don't like what people consider a romantic thing. Like gestures of romance right now, I think like chocolates and flowers are very nice. I can give that to anyone. I don't think they're empty. Like, to me, like remember when you heard about the time that Lisa Left-Eye Lopez from TLC burned down her boyfriend's mansion? That's beautiful. That's come on. That's like. Give me a felony. That's gorgeous. I love that. I'm surprised I haven't keyed my own car to make it look like someone once loved me. Is that damage? She cares. $2,500 of caring. I don't know. I think it stems like the first time I asked a girl out was in 5th grade. It was for the end of the year dance, and I was super nervous. And she said yes, but the day of the dance, I waited outside the cafeteria. And so like walk her in like a little gentleman. And she never showed up. So 0 for 1 on dates for me. And I started crying, and you know like I kind of went to the cafeteria to hide where everyone was dancing. And you know when you cry so hard you kind of get tunnel vision, you can't really see or hear very well? Apparently while I was crying, they named me funniest kid in the class. And everyone just turned to look at me. So I had to go on stage bawling my eyes out, but everyone in my class just thought it was a bit. Like they just like laughed with me, like, aha, oh, Diego doing a silly bit. And I immediately felt better. Like making everyone laugh just made me feel so much better right away. I'm just glad it hasn't turned into a pattern for the rest of my life. Jesus Christ. I didn't win most humorous in high school. I tied. And the day for the superlative pictures, the other kid I tied with didn't show up. So just me and the girl. And like, if you've ever seen a yearbook picture, it's always like most athletic holds a football, and like most artistic has like an oversized paintbrush. Real hacky shit. I didn't want to do that, so I just looked around the room and found a cinder block and just held it. And the photographer hated it. He's like, hey, that's not funny. Can you do something else? I'm like, I'm sorry, did you tie for most humorous in high school? Fucking take the fucking picture, loser. I don't know if you guys, I have really bad cauliflower ear, like it's really ugly, I'm sorry, it's gross. It's, if you don't know, cauliflower ear is from years of trying to prove to your father you're worth his attention. It's really cool. No, a lot of fighters and wrestlers get it, and I used to be a cage fighter, and now I teach fighting as a day job. I just wear shorts, and adults bow to me. It's sick. It's the best job in the world. But my gym is lit. It's around the corner. It's here in Williamsburg, which means like I teach adults, but I still have to teach little kids, which I love. But I have to deal with a lot of like hipster parents, and I'm not one of those dudes that like hates on hipsters because I'm definitely one. But I feel like once you have children, put the banjo down, right? Like you got mouths to feed. I met this kid his first day, and I'm like, his dad brought him in. I'm like, hi, I'm Diego, and the kid's like, hi, I'm Zapata, and just turned to his father, and I swear to God, the dad was just like, that's what we do here. I'm sorry. I'm like, I get it. That's cool. I used to fight people half naked in a cage, which is a weird few years of my life. It's weird because like I didn't do it as a child. Like I learned how to fight as an adult. So I remember being terrified of everything, and I figured by now I'd be a little more fearless. But like it's like my fears have just adjusted. Like yeah, I'm not afraid to be in a cage fight, but I'm terrified of being on a prank show and just reacting terribly. Like, have you seen that prank where you walk into an elevator and the lights turn off, and they turn back on, that little girl from The Ring is there? I'm gonna beat the shit out of that girl. Like, effectively. Why would they not assume something would happen? Like, you have any idea how many head kicks I can throw in the time it takes to stop a moving elevator? Jesus Christ. Production, think about this. Cool. Thank you so much, guys. I'm Diego.
How you did against the screen. You've done it! You've killed every man and sideboard around! Yeah! But wait a minute. What's this? Your superiors chew you out! You can't kill people for no reason! This is unacceptable behavior! You're a cop! You get a raise and a cushy desk job in the good part of town. Why? Yes, political commentary. That's a lovely desk. But wait a second, all is not well. Peter from HR is here again with his disgusting microwave lunches. Boy, microwave, you don't talk about a real crime wave, huh? Looks like this Stouffer's turkey comes with a side of justice. Healthy choice, more like unhealthy choice. Looks like your bloodthirst cannot be sated. And you seek vengeance and learn that revenge is a dish best served cold in the center. I'm sorry, Diego. Game over.
Are you ready for your next challenge?
What do you say?